All right, in this video, we are holding another gaming session, a little bit like we did with the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, but this time around, we are doing so on the much larger Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. I have the Tab S7 somewhere back there. You can see that I was going to do it on there, but I figured that's going to be my fireplace, so I just used the large one here. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump in. Also, like I always say, I want to emphasize the fact that this is not a gaming session for one specific game. I know here you have PUBG, and you might figure this is a gaming session just for PUBG. But this is just me playing different games, showing how well it plays on the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus here, giving you, again, a glimpse of it, a little bit like I did with the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. So just wanted to clear that out. Let's go ahead and get started with this gaming session. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is start off with PUBG, as you saw on my screen there. What I'm doing here is just kind of moving around this airplane so you can see that there is no lag, absolutely no lag. Even here, as I am moving around here. But then again, that was kind of expected, right? Maybe not kind of. That was actually very, very much expected, given that this tablet is loaded with, well, when it came out, the best chipset available at the time. But anyway, so you can see here me moving around, and even as I am landing here, still no lag. It's pretty smooth. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up some stuff here. It's just getting attacked as soon as I land here. I don't even have a gun, but yet they're already all up on my neck. But anyways, so just spinning around. Even before I got here, I was outside when I was running. I didn't show that part. It's still, the running was very, very smooth. My hope was to be able to grab like a, to find a car that I can drive around, and you can see what it is like to, just drive around in the car. But yep, there goes my first kill there. So I'm skipping around, and you are probably going to be, and the reason I'm just kind of fast forward and just grabbing glimpses of different games here is just so that we don't waste too much time, and go ahead and cover, all the games that I can. You can see here I ran out of bullets, and this guy's he's really trying to get me, but got to make sure that he is no longer before I can continue my quest here. All right, so I'm going to jump onto the next game, and the next game here is going to be Asphalt 9, which is one of my favorite driving games on anything mobile, right? So whether it's a phone or a tablet or even on PC. On the Galaxy Tab S6 there was a little bit of lag, and we're going to switch over to a different scene of the same game, and you're going to see that even there it's very, very smooth. It plays very smoothly when compared to the Tab S6 Lite, which is less powerful. And I don't want to make this as if it's a comparison video between the Tab S7 or the Tab S7 Plus and the Tab S6 Lite. But anyways, you can see me driving here. Very, very smooth. And the other thing that I need to highlight is that this tablet, it's running, it's loaded with that AMOLED display, so picture quality is just so crisp, so freaking crisp. Just love it. The only thing that would kind of bother someone with the average size hands is the fact that the tablet itself is just so very, very large that it might get a little awkward playing games on here. But anyway, so this is Asphalt 9 so far. Oh, and if this is your first time visiting, of course, welcome to the channel here. I'm hoping that you like the content so far. If you do, please do me a huge favor and hit both the like and the subscribe button there. It's a tremendous help to this channel. Again, I truly appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and get back to the gaming session itself. Okay, so what we're going to do here is play NBA Live Mobile for a quick second here. This is actually a pretty well-made game, a pretty well-made basketball game. So if you're into sports games, basketball and things like that, this is a good game, and it plays so very nicely. And as you can see, I'm dropping buckets, buckets, just bucket after bucket after bucket. Just okay, never mind, missed that one. But then again, so the gameplay itself, I thought I actually had the footage or the video for that, but for some reason I don't have it here. But you know, you can see just this part, it's very, very smooth. All right, so we are going to move on to the next game here, and this is Shadow Fight 3. This game has crazy nice cinematics for sure. You know, I like just this intro. I wasn't crazy impressed by I was not really impressed by the fighting itself, the fighting style, or the type of fighting game that it is, but I would still say it's a good game. You know, I could definitely see lots of people liking it. It's a little bit kind of something like Tekken. So if you are familiar with Tekken, this would be kind of that heavy punching, heavy kick type of fighting game, right? So graphics is nice for sure. Again, no lag. We just want to see high performance, no stuttering, none of that stuff. So very, very clean gaming. So anything heavy, all heavy games play pretty well on here. I actually also tried playing like some of those very light games. Like this one's kind of a light-hearted game. It's a silly game that I just kind of stumble upon. It's, you know, you're being chased by the cops here, and once you crash, you get out the car and then you start running and they chase after you. It's kind of a funny game. I'm not really an expert at it. I played it for a little bit, and it's, as you can see there, I played it a little bit and I thought it was kind of a, you know, fun game. As you can see here, they run and kind of just launch at you, try to grab your legs or try to tackle you, and it's I thought it was a pretty funny game. But anyways, the next game that I want to show here is going to be this robot game here. It's also semi-heavy. I forgot what this one was called. And again, it plays nice. The game itself, the style is pretty slow, you know, for my pace. You know, it's kind of too slow to my taste. But just to show that different games play pretty well on here. And again, very, very much expected. This is supposed to be the best Android tablet out there, so you would not expect anything less. And lastly here is going to be my favorite game of all on mobile, and that's Call of Duty Mobile. So this is maybe not my favorite, but it's top 3, maybe top 2 favorite game to play on either a tablet or, you know, on the phone. I typically prefer to play using my PlayStation 4 controller. Here I'm holding the actual tablet, so again, it feels a little awkward even for my large hands. Again, I know I tend to say that a lot, but for those who have been watching the channel for a while, you do know that I have fairly large hands, and even then, holding the tablet still feels a little weird. But anyways, so I would say if you buy this tablet for gaming, oh, you're definitely set. It's made for all of that. You can push the graphics all the way up. You can just crank up, you know, the settings all the way to the highest, and you'll be good with this game or any other game. Heavy games, you know, light games, medium-sized games. If you, let's just put it this way, if you're not able to play a game on here, I don't think there's an Android tablet that can then play that game. But anyway, so this is Call of Duty. So there you have it. That was my gaming session on the massive Galaxy Tab S7 Lite. And I have to add that you might be better off just using a controller like I do sometimes, using my PlayStation 4 controller to just play games here. Holding this gigantic thing in your hands, even for me, I have large hands, but even for me, it feels a little bit uncomfortable, so just keep that in mind. And with that being said, of course, I hope this was informative. I appreciate you hanging with me throughout this whole video up until now. Of course, don't forget, of course, if you haven't done so already, to hit the like and the subscribe button. Hit me up with some comments also. I'm going to catch you in that comment section so we can get kind of a little discussion going there. And I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And as always, of course, stay safe out there.